So here we are at Marenakos Rock Center just outside Seattle, enjoying the sunshine, just like it'll be at Inisheer. Rain is expected soon, and we'll go through the elements of a dry stone wall. This stone wall is based on the model of a Fedín wall, which is found all over Ireland and most notably on the outer islands. The name Fedín Wall emerges somewhere in the early 1800s when it was a wall described as made of small pieces, small stones, compared to some of the early Irish walls which were made of giant slabs or giant stones. So the Fedín Wall was a wall made of small pieces. These are small pieces compared to some of the larger rocks that might be hauled off the Burren or off the back rocks at Inisheer. This wall is based on what's generally accepted now as an Irish Fedín wall. It contains mother stones, mairakas, and children's stones, which are na poshti, and father stones, which are naraka. Now, I might have repeated myself there, but that's the information I've got from Eddie, so we can debate all that out the next time we meet. So you've got mother stones, which act as stabilizers within the structure. You've got small stones, the children, and you've got the father stones, which are the bigger, rougher ones at the top. Now, the fathers can be really rough, really organic shape. These have been carved off to be a fairly steady top. The mother stones are set a few inches into the ground as verticals, and the children are based in between. They built in the proper bonding pattern of 1/2, 2/1, 1/2, etc., with harting stones in the middle. Now here's the important part: bonding. We've got to make sure that the stones are properly bonded together, like brickwork, but not quite. Making sure that they tie together, because the main thing that holds a stone wall together is friction and gravity. Gravity is your friend in a wall. So this here is the line we've established for the wall, and these are the foundation stones that we're laying flat onto the ground, maximum contact with the earth beneath, and they reach into the wall from both sides to provide a secure base for the stones that are going to be built above. So this here shows some of the bonding that you would have using irregular stone, a piece of small rounded basalt, some sandstones in here, and other rocky material. Able to use any material as found, still focusing though very carefully on the 1/2, 2/1, 1/2, so that we got this strong bonding and nothing can move. Again, inside the hearting, the small stones stuff this size and slightly bigger, securing the bigger stones and stopping them from moving. This is a piece of grandmother's old croft house. We're recycling stone, one of the big advantages of dry stone. And there's a Connemara stranger, one of the round rocks brought down by glacial evidence 10-20,000 years ago. So we're using all sorts of stuff and slightly adapting the building method. We've got the flat stones along the top, which cover the horizontal stones, and then they prepare us for the father stones, because obviously there's mother stones, the children, so it's fitting that the big top ones should be known as father stones. And again, referring to Eddie Farrelly's note, naraka, I believe that is. Eddie will correct me the next time we meet. So we got these these large stones at the top. Now these can be heavily stylized. They can stick over by inches on each side and create an improved stock-proof barrier. They can be very fine, they can be very rough. This one section here is a bit rougher, using rougher stones, slightly different. Again, a small vertical there, because sometimes you see those and they create another strength-giving pattern. Because originally the Fedín wall was a wall made of small stones. That's what the word Fedín actually means. So they have to be stabilized by whatever means. And a vertical piece helps. Another wee Connemara stranger there. And the flat stones at the top holding the horizontal ones together, and the vertical copestones or father stones. In between the copestones, it's pinned up with small pieces, and this is unlikely to move.
We hope you enjoyed this informative video on how to build an Irish Fedín wall, created for the 2020 virtual Fedín Glock, or Festival of Stones. Here in the northwest corner of the U.S., at Marenakos Rock Center in Seattle, Washington, we are surrounded by amazing examples of a decade worth of festival builds, all with a strong Irish and Scottish influence, thanks to masters such as Pat McAfee, co-founder of the Fela in the Fest, and Nick Aitken. Cheers, and I hope to see you again, whether it's at Marenakos or building on the rock.
It's a wrap.